How's it going? What's up and what's happening there, blessed beautiful souls? Kiara DeCass here today with the Crypto Bliss Show. What a wonderful day it is here in South Africa. Guys, it's my birthday tomorrow and I'm so excited. Thank you for being here. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I really do appreciate you guys. And yeah, tomorrow I'm going to be out, but of course there will be a few videos for you for the day. So there won't be any really like up-to-date videos in the moment like this video is always. And yeah, but that's okay. So you will ensure that you get the best out of all of your viewings. So I did a video for you. I did a Gala Games video for you the other day, and that seems to be, obviously you guys really like Gala and you really love HBAR, which is amazing. I love those two projects as well, and that's why I do them. So thanks for watching. Appreciate it very, very much so. Boom. And yeah, guys, onwards and upwards here. Today I am in the office. I'm doing quite a number of awesome things. I'm doing quite a lot of videos for you guys. So, boom. Thanks for being here with me. And I'm going to show you a few charts today that are going to absolutely blow your mind out the water in terms of where we are and, you know, potentially what you have to consider looking at doing in the near-term future, in the near term right now. So, like I said, the US banks are collapsing and that there's going to be a dominoes effect. If the US banks are collapsing, people are removing their money from banks, not even putting their money in banks at the moment. And then on top of that, banks are failing. The US economy could potentially fail on its debt. So, you know, there are a number of things that could happen to the space in the next little while. And some people are predicting an actual real recession by September, so that leaves us like 4 or 5 months, and that's not very far away. So we to be very honest with you guys, we are starting to see the signs of the markets turning, and I think that some of the markets are quite overheated, and we're going to go and have a look at some of those for now. So if that is the case, we shall see what happens here going forward, but for now, well, let us just know that the market is going to do some awesome things for us in the near-term future as well. And that I believe that Bitcoin is going to start decoupling from a lot of other assets too. So let's go and have a look at the data chart for the day. Of course, you guys know, trading link down below, Bybit trading link down below. You can get yourself $30,000 deposit bonus. And I have a number of other trading links that you can use down there below. Everything is in the videos. If you come over to the video and you let the video, and if you come over here to the description, you can see in the description all of the trading links. Here's the Bybit 30,000. Here's all the rest of the other trading links. Here's free crypto mining apps. Here's other trading platforms that I use. You know, you don't keep all your money in one place. That's the point. And then here are other affiliate links that you can use for Nord, Ledger, all kinds of things, guys. And yeah, other than that, thanks for being here and watching the channel as well. Really do appreciate you guys. So today we're sitting at a $1.254 trillion market cap. Trading volume went crazy yesterday after the non-farm payrolls, and we're going to have a look at the non-farm payrolls as well. They came out. Again, I said to you, you know, things could be manipulated, but let's see what happened. You know, there's up and down stuff about the jobs in the US economy, but people are claiming elsewise. Bitcoin still above 29,000, 29348. Ethereum at 1940, BNB at 324, XRP at 46 cents, Cardano at 38 cents, Dogecoin at 7.8 cents, Matic down to 97, Solana up at 22.56, Polkadot 5.75. I'm actually in a Matic trade, which isn't doing the greatest, but it's okay. I'm in a Solana trade, and I'm in an Ethereum trade because Ethereum pumped nicely yesterday. I still think Ethereum is going to go a little bit higher. And we'll go and have a look at that in a little moment. Litecoin 86.46, Shiba still under the 19,980 level, and Avalanche 1703, and Uni 548, Chainlink 708, and Cosmos 1102. So wow, guys, wow. Not much change in the market. The US non-farm payrolls, they were hoping for 180. Well, they said 180 and then they got 253, which is like nearly 100,000 more than this level down here, which is what they got last time. So, I don't know where they're coming from. They must be stimulating something somewhere along the lines, and we do know that. So they have asked to raise the debt ceiling, but we shall see what comes out for the rest of the week. Today, we are seeing the Fear and Greed Index sitting at the 60 level, so it's 1 point under yesterday, so not much change in that. And then, of course, we have the crypto bubbles. Pepe continues to pump into oblivion in the moon. Floki, I actually invested in Floki quite a long time ago, but that wallet was unfortunately hacked, so I lost that Floki. And yeah, I do think that it's a good buy, and I do think that it's maybe not right now with a 45% pump, but wait for a little bit of a retracement. But as we know, coins like this are going to go through the roof. So a lot of the ones are in, remember, sell when it's in green and buy when it's in red. That's the thing. And Pepe's just been annihilating this entire market. It's been pumping like crazy. So yeah, I mean, anyways, but well done to all the traders that are trading it. I'm sure you guys are making lots of money. And yeah, price action is very important when trading. So let us go and quickly have a look at the Bitcoin dominance. So this is the 1 hour chart. You can see here, not just kind of hopscotching a little bit around, but we did pull back above the green line, and we're now between these two ranges over here. So not much difference there. The total crypto market cap is coming down on the hour. We've had a hard sell. We are a little bit oversold. And if I have to, you see, I drew this additional line here because we essentially broke out of this line. We hit this level, which was this fake out level. So I drew a new line. We pulled back right to this level, and then we pulled up and we hit that resistance, traded sideways under this level. You see how trading works. So breakout, sideways, sell off, retest, get into the trade again, hit the resistance level, change into buy positions, buy. Oh, hit the take profit level. So you see that kind of thing, like in trading. Trading becomes very smart and very easy. So now I want to just show you that very similar to what I've got on my Bitcoin chart. There is a, okay, I'm not sure why it's not working. Okay, but there's an upward horizontal line just like this at the moment. Okay, so you can see that on the Bitcoin chart, but I'm not going to share with you. I want to show you a different Bitcoin chart. I'm going to show you why. But here we're pulling back. We could pull back in the interim right now for the next couple of days to this level, make a little last pump and attempt to this level back up here. And then if we break through this zone, we're probably coming down all the way down to this, I said the 25 level, guys. And I'm going to show you why I believe 25 is where we will go before we hit 37. And it's unfortunate, but it's cool because we can reload up on our positions. So you can see here the S&P on the hour is very oversold. If we go and look at it on the daily time frame, let's just refresh that one as well. And this is the Dixie. So the Dixie, as you guys can see here, now that's too far for us. Let's go just to the 4 hour. On the Dixie, on the 4 hour, you can see that we have retested this zone a number of times and we failed every time. So for me, this could potentially start coming down, especially because the RSI is telling us that we're going to break. So we could break and we could start to just bounce along this line before a breakdown, but we could also just fall straight through the floor. Then Ethereum kind of sitting on a buy here. So we've had a buy signal and we've now pulled back a little bit. Okay, sorry, this is the Ethereum. Let's get the Ethereum USDT. That's what I wanted to share with you, not that one. And then let's go and look at the 4 hour. You can see on the 4 hour now, we've actually had a pullback. So you can see there, we've had a sell signal there. Now we've had a sell signal here. So we've had a sell signal. So right now we're pulling back. Remember I said to you guys, we've entered this trade here. So we broke through, and exactly like I just showed you on the total, where we broke through, we pulled back, we pushed up. Okay. Just have another squiz now. I'm going to draw this line for you so that you guys can see that. Now, what it's going to do, okay, is the likelihood is that it's very likely going to pull back to here. then you can re-enter the trade. If it breaks back under this level and it closes a candle under this level, of course you want to get out, because remember our stop losses were there anyways. Okay, so you'll re-enter in on the trade, you'll let it pull up here, it'll try and break through, maybe something like this, and it'll eventually break up, smash through to the next level of resistance, pull back, and then look for something like the same consistency. Okay, if it decides to break those levels. But that is for me what's going to happen on the Ethereum trade. So I'm still in my Ethereum trade, and it's okay. I've now I will re-enter in on this box. You can see there's my purple box. So it's looking very healthy for a good strong trade. So please make sure to stay tuned and watch your charts. Now the S&P over on the daily and the weekly oversold, daily not oversold. So we could potentially, yeah, like for me guys, we may pull back a little bit, but then here's my target, like I said to you guys. And the same thing with the NASDAQ. Look at this NASDAQ on the weekly. We are very, very, very overbought in this zone. So for me, guys, unfortunate thing about the NASDAQ is that is officially a bear flag. And this is the pole from here to there, as you can see. And essentially that would be the breakout zone. And we could see the NASDAQ come to under the C19 levels, which is 6421, which is pretty much half of what it is today. And if you would like, I could actually just draw that little box in for you at this zone, and we could say that that's very likely where we'll be coming to on the S&P if we do break those levels. Sorry guys, the electricity just went out and I just had to draw this picture for you. So check out this level that the NASDAQ is busy showing us. Okay, so that could be the target, essentially. Excuse me, I'm eating my chocolates. It's so delicious. From my company. And have a look at this. This is an important level. We hit here, broke up, pulled up, support, pulled up, support, confirm support, got out, reconfirm support, and that was December 18. This is where people in crypto started really making lots of money, because now we had this breakout pulls, and you see there's always pullbacks. This was C19, and then we had this massive buying opportunity here because of all the stimulus. Okay, so do you think that it's impossible for us to retrace to those very same levels because of what has happened to the market? In all retrospective, guys, I'm going to actually do something for you so that you can see this very, very nicely now. Okay. Let's get our fib tools out. And let's draw it from the bottom of this market all the way to the top of this market. And what do you guys think? Here's the 618. We got close to it, but we didn't actually touch it. Now, you can see that we found a channel. We broke up the channel. And there's a potential for us to come and retest the channel. And because of the selling volume and the fear that may come in, and the momentum that may come in from the RSI, we could see a very, very heavy sell-off, something like this, which could essentially bring us way down here, which would be 22% to the 618. And if we had to come down to the C19 levels, that's a 53% drop. I don't want to scare you guys, but that is something that potentially could happen. And it's very interesting. I wanted to take a gold trade yesterday, and I could see that the market was overheated because of Thursday's news, bullish action from Fed Powell. And so basically what I did was I stepped back from the market, but I should have realized that I could have taken a sell here And essentially, I could have made myself 2.33%, 23% if I did a 10x there. That would have been amazing. I could have doubled my account just about. So, you know, for me, guys, that was amazing to see that. It taught me something very important in trading. And, you know, I was looking at the 15-minute because I use the 15-minute to trade on gold. Now, I saw the collapse of this coming in right here. And I said, if it breaks this zone, okay, that should essentially tell us that we are going to close down. So this would have been the candle. Although, if you have a look at this, my RSI was over here when I was looking at it. So yes, it could have sold, but it wasn't actually telling us much, right? Because we don't take trades inside the middle of the RSI. We take them when they extended on either side. So essentially, I should have shorted over here and held the short, but this looked as though it was going to find some support and buy, but that was very weak volume, as you could see, which was telling us. And then we crossed over here. It was telling us, make sure you get out. So essentially, this was a fake out, even though it created a new all-time high. We've had so much resistance at this level, and I think there's a lot of people got limits at these levels, and that's why we're seeing huge cascading levels down. And this was a major confirm. I mean, we pulled slowly down here the whole morning to this next support zone, and then we broke down, retested. I thought this candle was saying, nah, we're going to buy. I bought. Thankfully, I made my stop loss right underneath it, because the moment we hit this candle, hit my stop loss, boom. So I thought we would have found some support, but hell no, guys. That didn't happen. So you see, sometimes in trading, you win and you lose, but hopefully you win more than you lose, and that's the thing. So, okay, let's go and have a look at these 4 charts that I've been really wanting to show you now. I've previously shown you this chart. We're coming to an overextended on Bitcoin. You can see that we're in a triangle. So essentially, we've retested this level. We haven't quite got back up to retesting this zone yet. We have found some support here, but just like I showed you on the chart that on the gold chart, you know, there is a potential for this thing to just literally just fall on its ass right down here. And this would essentially bring us down to, I don't know why this is showing us, market cap for BTC. So all the way down, back down to here, which would essentially bring us down to the 25K level. So let us come and have a look at the Fibonacci on this level. So I've had this here for some time for you guys now. Here was the sell signal, to be very honest with you. Now we've had a buy signal, but we're struggling to break. Okay, volume is still not that great, as you can see there. You can see it much closer when you zoom in a little bit. Okay, so not that great, even though we've had now a buy confirmation from this point. Okay, we could actually pull up on Bitcoin and we could hit 37,000 no problem, following this momentum of the stochastic RSI. However, I don't know, guys. For me, we broke down. That's quite a steep breakdown. We retested, we rejected again, and we try to push up. So it's one last chance for the people to get out and sell whatever's going on, and essentially take a trade to the 618 zone down here. And we could even see this zone, which kind of brings us back to 19,000. So 19 to 20,000 could be the level for us before we actually continue that momentum up. And I would say that would be very, 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 very healthy for Bitcoin. So let's go and add 2 indicators here that can help us. Moving ribbon. No, sorry, not that one. This one. Okay. So check. Oops. So check where we are on the daily time frame right now. Okay. So on the daily time frame, we found support. So it is giving us an indication that we are still very strong because we are above the ribbon. So the ribbon is telling us that we are strong and that we could essentially be supported by the bulls. And if I remove the indicator on at the moment, okay, you could see that essentially this is creating a miniature W pattern, and that would be the neckline to break out of. okay, which would essentially just bring us probably up to this zone, which would still create a new higher high. But then we would have to break out of this zone. In fact, maybe even just hit the zone, pull back, and then break out. So there's a lot of tightening happening right now in the Bitcoin price and the Bitcoin chart. And now the next indicator I wanted to go and show you here is a number of things, because full moon was last night. So this is a full moon indicator. So always when there's full moon, so we had full moon, you know that this is the daily. The blue is, let's go and check the indicator so that you can see this. So the waxing moon is the blue and the waning moon is the gray. Now normally with the waning moon you can see it's a buy signal, but with the waxing moon it's a sell signal. Waxing, waxing, waning, waning. You see that? So the moon phases are also showing us a number of indications that are going to give us growth and exponential growth on the channel. Now, our last indicator that I wanted to share with you was the Gaussian channel. Okay, Gaussian channel, we pull back, we found support, we pull back, we found support, we're making higher lows, but we're also making higher highs. So right now, if I could look at this time frame and if I could just delete these zones for you, actually, so that we could have a little bit more of clarity and understanding that, check this out, okay? If I had to draw this for you, and I had to draw this for you right now, this is showing us that we are potentially in a continuation pattern of another bull flag, and I have continued to say this to you, and if I pull this down, that is the potential, and I'll even pull it down a little bit more. Well, actually no, because the whole flagpole is there to that point. So if we break out of this zone and we find support, look at that, 40,000 level. So if we break out of it, that will be healthy. If we break below it, you can see the zone of support is down here at 24,000. Then at the Fibonacci at the 21,500, then at the 7178 at 18,500, and then our support zone here at 18,000. So for me, I hope it comes back to that level. That would be very nice. I'm not a particular shorting fan, but I do every now and then give it a go. But for now, this is a very strong level here, guys. So I thought I'd share and show you those charts. I know the video's gone on a little bit longer, but this was very, very valuable information for you in my community, because you guys already know what it is that I'm referring to. And if we have a look on the weekly time frame, the weekly is now oversold. So we could be due for a pullback in the longer term, but in the short term, we could actually make the pump up to this zone here. So if you guys enjoyed the content, please remember to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I will see you on the next one. And thank you for watching. Blessed, beautiful souls.